Hello! Perfidious Beat here, back to sweep through another Advent facility like Gina Haspel through Guantanamo Bay with an old towel and a jug of water in XCOM, War of the Chosen. So our last episode, we tore through the Black Site facility and not a single Advent officer was left untortured. So much for our whole no more enhanced interrogation pledge, I guess, but the cover-up of our enhanced interrogation techniques is going pretty well. Government saw fit to grant almost everybody on our team. You guys mind?
We need to be careful about where we pick our flight path.
Well, Bradford, you're just gonna fly straight into the side of it, so I don't really see how that matters much.
Avenger plotting new course.
Government rewarded our little cover-up of our enhanced interrogation techniques pretty effectively in that they gave us, I believe, 4 promotions. We actually don't want to be here. We want to be making contact with New Chile, or we want to be making contact, more importantly, we want to be making contact with Eastern Europe. So let's come over here and start building a radio relay instead of what we're currently doing. And continue ignoring our egregious human rights violations. I mean, you know what it really is? Just proof positive that the system works, folks. That's what the promotions, they're the rubber stamp on our activity that just says, yeah, you're doing a great job. We needed a vial of mystery slop to give to our weird scientist guy with grossly questionable ethics and extremely suspicious medical practices. Oh, well, no problem. Just grab some dude who's standing guard outside of a random gene therapy clinic somewhere, hook his nipples up to a pair of car batteries, and then start plying the thumb screws till he screams the name of a place where he thinks you might think secrets are held. Basically, he's just going to tell you whatever you want to hear so that you'll stop hurting him, and works every time. One black site vial coming right up. Isn't that right, Optimus Prime?
And you have outdone yourself.
Yeah, why do you think Optimus Prime hides his face, though? It's because he's ashamed of the things that he knows, the things that he has seen, and the things that he has done. He can't bear to look himself in the mirror. That's why he hides behind that black facade.
We should use every opportunity we have to take them out before that happens.
Whatever. We got the wild hunt. I wouldn't mind thwarting that. Actually, you know what? We should let the wild hunt happen, because we could just kill the Chosen and get a bunch of free ability points. I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. Bending read. I mean, some of these are mildly irritating, but nothing is really a deal breaker. Laboratories give us an extra 20% bonus to research time. 2 extra power on the Avenger, don't really need. Breakthroughs are twice as likely to occur. I like that one. And then what do we got for a wild slot here? Reduce our black market costs, new recruits are cheaper. Extra power, is there anything else over it? Nope. Well, I guess we'll just increase our research time. That'll get us to our more enhanced gauntlets faster. We don't really need those supplies at the moment. Let's just keep building this radio tower. We can wait until the UFO comes around, and then if we need to dodge the UFO, we'll just go hit those supplies. Improved beam weapons. I don't know how important that's actually gonna be, whether it will work on our pistols or not. This is inspired, would take 1 day. I really just want to get my powered armor, though. To get the powered armor, we need the mutant autopsy. How long is the mutant autopsy going to take? 4 days. How long does this? Oh, 2 days. You know, I don't care about data cache. I want my mutants. Tigan wants to cut him up, too. It's been a while since he's got a chance to engage in his questionable medical practices there. And, well, you guys can't see me, but I'm making air quotes when I say medical practice. Yeah, face down, ass up, though, because that's the way Tigan likes to fuck him. Face down, ass up. That's the way that Tigan fuck.
I've started to wonder how the Advent...
Just don't talk to me, dick. I'm onto your paradigm, and I don't like it. Doc Holliday has recovered from his wounds. Ability points and promotions are gained by an additional 25%. You guys couldn't have completed that like 2 days before the end of the month so that we could have just turned that one on, because it's amazing, actually. We really like that ability. It's super good. Where are promotions, though? Mobility, willpower, hacking, just raw gain ability points like that. Promotions, though. Resistance contact, look at the warlock, crew to skirmisher, form a soldier bond. No promotions? You gotta be shitting me, though. Nothing has a promotion this month? Nothing has a promotion. Unacceptable, though. Maybe we go kill El Huntador. You're kidding me about the whole no promotions, though. Literally none. I'm inconsolable. Really? Gain additional resistance orders and covert actions. I don't know what we don't have anything we want to have the Reapers go do, though, because all of their... It does give us an extra order, I suppose. Maybe we hunt the Chosen Assassin Part 1. It only takes... You know what? Yeah, let's just do this, because it doesn't take anybody important. We can send Scorch, Levois, and I don't even know. Elvis? Sure. Like, take Elvis with you. That's fine. You guys seem like you'll do okay. There's a moderate chance one of you gets wounded, and if that happens, we really don't care. Plus, chance that you guys find up a little data on the old assassin there, who we have not encountered yet. I'm terrified she's going to be immune to melee. That's pretty much what I'm worried about. In the meantime, old Skip Bradford out here making contact with new region. I'm just building a radio. Why do you guys look so confused by this thing? It's a fucking radio. You walk up to it and you're like the monkeys in 2001: A Space Odyssey. You're all terrified of the obelisk. It's just a radio tower. You've seen these hundreds and thousands of times. It's a 200-year-old technology in my time. Why are you confused by the radio? Are you worried that if you throw a bone up in the air next to it, it's going to turn into a spaceship? I don't get it. Let's just go make contact with Eastern Europe so we've got another safety valve on the table, because I have a feeling like the Avatar project is going to make some progress in, I don't know, 6 minutes. That's roughly the pace between which they're getting pips now.
Attempting to establish.
Our research was a success.
Good. You know what else we would like to be a success? Powered armor. Yeah, don't care about that. Ordinarily, plasma grenades and enhanced grenade launchers are something I'm super excited to get, but in this case, don't give a single shit.
I will make that our highest priority.
I want plated armor instead. It's gonna take 17 days, though.
I take no satisfaction in battle with those who do not know it and would not seek it. But I am beholden to my master's will, and they would silence all questions.
Were the people of South Africa being notoriously inquisitive? I'm confused about the silence all questions part. Maybe you should have just gone with crush all resistance? Something along those lines? Something... Oh, there's our UF son of a bitch. Well, Bradford, why don't you just fly right into the side of it, because that's what you do every time, and yeah, okay. Evasive maneuvers for Bradford just consist of crash into at top speed. It's Bradford's one bit. He's like, nope, I can slam into it as fast as possible. It's all I can do. This is actually going to be a very difficult mission for us. It's not like when we did it with Reapers where the Avenger defense was no problem. This one's actually going to be pretty hard. We have to have a team go out and probably melee the spike to death, which is going to be very difficult given the number of enemies that will be around it, while also defending the Avenger from incoming guys. This is going to be extraordinarily tricky. I have confidence the Val Kilmers are up to it, and I'm ignoring Shen at this point, because she's just padding her part to build drama.
Emergency power online.
I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, see, the emergency power always kicks in right about now. Bradford asks for a damage report. Lily talks about how we have a problem that's usually not actually much of a problem. It would be nice if we had defense matrix turrets on this one. That'd be super helpful, but we haven't done the research yet. Or don't have a place to build them. This is very early for us to have gotten an Avenger defense.
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Destroying that
on it,
spike is our
John.
only
Can you
chance
guys
of
just
getting
stop
out.
talking and let me go do what I know needs to be done?
Take this ship.
We're going down, Commander. UFO contact.
Operation
Disable
Doom
our
Dance.
systems. Brace yourselves.
Well, we're gonna want our best possible team for this one. I tend to concur, Bradford. We're gonna need the best of the best of the best. Unfortunately, everybody...
At all costs.
I was gonna say everybody should be ready, but that's not true. We needed about one more day. Well, you're still gonna have to go. I'm sorry, Kazansky. Simon Magus. Who's your bow? Jim Morrison. Morrison, you're tired too? Of course you are. All of our best soldiers are tired, which means all of our best soldiers are going to wind up injured after the end of this one. That's fantastic. Let's also take top secret, and you don't have a bond mate, huh? Well, just take the janitor then. 2 of you guys won't wind up injured at the end of this. Utility items, give me weapons. Armors, not that they matter. AP rounds would be extraordinarily useful here. And I'm thinking probably just a med kit then for the janitor so he can mop up the slop. Yeah. Good enough then. This is as best we're going to be able to do. Although I wouldn't mind getting rid of this frost bomb for maybe something a little more useful. You know, a battle scanner I kind of don't hate here, but honestly a frag grenade would probably be fairly decent as well if we need to shred some armor. Keep the frost bomb. I don't think we're going to do better. This one's going to be a tough one. Let's hope the spike is not ludicrously far away, and more important, let's hope that the game doesn't decide to just randomly throw us a Chosen, because that would be extraordinarily difficult. Chosen plus Avenger defense plus guys with absolutely no range, those are all problems. We'll get some more Templars on backup, admittedly. We're gonna need our best killers for this one, though. Alright, boys, if you would, just start pumping up. There we go. Health totals going up, focus going up. Looks good. Yep. Just get them in there. Steroids for everybody. Come on, performance-enhancing drugs. Perfidious Pete, rather than forbids it, actually demands performance-enhancing drugs. Did you take your creatine today? No? Well, you fucking get that shit in your veins then. So there's the spike. Given the fact that we're on a bit of a time constraint on this one and that we don't have fantastic damage output capabilities, I think we're going to have to take our best team and just kind of go straight at the device. I don't really think we can afford to muck around much on this one. I think we may just have to go straight into it. It's pretty far away. We're going to have a lot of reinforcements coming in. We got nobody to help us defend this thing. So anybody who's got Arc Wave and everybody who has Blade Storm definitely needs to be going forward. Kazansky, that's you. You're a Blade Stormer. Get up here. Anybody else got Blade Storm? Gallagher? No. Simon Magus? No. Oh, Magus, you do have Blade Storm. All right. You guys are the forward team, and then other team is going to be, we'll stay back here, and well, Jim Morrison has Blade Storm too. You know what? The hell with it. We're sending everybody. We're going balls out. Straight up. Guns blazing. Let's get into shit. We'll worry about the reinforcements on the way back. You guys did not spot me, though. I'm going to go ahead and call bullshit. Who'd we get? Looks like Chris Knight. How did you guys spot me, though? I mean, I'm simultaneously confused and salty. Batman, you are not going to be the man that goes to deal with this. So let's get down here and kill these guys. Nick Rivers, you do not have Blade Storm, but you do have Arc Wave. Is there any way we can hit multiple guys with that? The answer is no. So let's come... Oh, there is if we go right there. Let's start stacking them up. We got the Arc Waves. Let's make them work for us. 7 damage. We'll send a little extra flying into your buddy there. Nick Rivers does not have Blade Storm, so that man is not dead. He's definitely going to go into parry mode. We might be able to Blade Storm some damage back to this man. Is there any way we can catch... Oh, can we Blade Storm it the other way? Doesn't look like it. Curses. Alright, well, Iceman... Let's have you dash down here, rend this man. We probably have somebody who can make it to that back dude, somebody else who can get there. Worst case scenario, we could always have Kazansky just take his momentum move and step over there and Blade Storm that man when he arrives. Lizard King, can you get there? Nope. Batman also cannot get there. Well, Kazansky, you're going to take a momentum move then, because you got to come over here. We need a Blade Stormer next to that man. And then you guys, you got to finish up the man on the ground. This guy's your responsibility. Come rend him. Everybody but Kazansky will be parrying, and this soldier will definitely move.
Pete, I'm focused. I can feel it. My dedication surges through my veins. My parents will not remain unavenged all these years.
So it is decided. I can do that.
Rachel won't have died in vain either. That's the most important thing. It's really just all about Rachel. I mean, that was before she married Tom Cruise, so it was back when she was still okay.
Why did we not blade storm that man, though? Like, we had blade storming units next to him, but I can't help but notice that none of them delivered a deadly blade storm. Iceman definitely has blade storm, and he did not blade storm that guy. Now I'm furious, though. So if you guys could come much, much closer than you got with your scamper move, and just sort of keep coming. Bunching up is also helpful, thanks. Do that. You do not have blade storm, but you... Iceman does... Never mind, Iceman doesn't have blade storm. I thought he did. Huh. Well, he does have arc wave, and we could arc wave this into 3 people and potentially kill them, so I'm totally okay with doing this. Get arced. Can we get a little focus out of that, by the way, Kazansky? There you go, buddy. That's what we like to see. We need to see that focus coming out of you. So you're going to parry. We'd like to get a Blade Stormer over there, since we thought we had one last time, but I very obviously did not. One of those guys is stunned. Batman, I think we got to bring you over here and have you hit this Spectre. The Spectre is still a problem. We got to do quite a bit of damage to him, and also our Blade Storm won't do much to the Spectre because he has lightning reflexes, so he's going to dodge it. +1 focus for the Bat. That's beautiful. We did do quite a bit of damage to that Spectre. We might be able to just flat out kill him. Top secret, can you just come juice this man? Well, I mean, yeah. But you could also come and juice these 2 dudes. Is there a way you can come over here and make the juice happen in a different direction? Nope, you have to be in this tile in order to juice both of those dudes, which means... Hey, it's getting kind of crowded over here. We got, like, some college prankster phone booth meta going. I need somebody to be able to hit this Spectre, but I'd also like to have somebody be able to get over here and hit these guys. You know what? We're going to have to take them piecemeal. I don't like it. It's just the way it's going to have to be done. So Nick Rivers can dash in here. He kills this guy. You're dead. Or you're very badly injured and not actually dead. Next time we would have killed you, though, because we got more focus now. We'd have got you on the next one. In the meantime... Templar, you got to come over here and kill this Spectre. We can't let this guy go full Cranberries meta and linger around. Little bit of a kill. Simon Magus also picking up some sweet extra focus. He does have deep focus too, so our guys who can get up to 3 are going to have, overall, a much better time of doing damage to our foes. Not that we're having a whole lot of trouble. We're kind of wrecking shop here. Thought this one might be a little more difficult. Turns out, we're probably going to be okay. Our ability to just stand brazenly in the open and not care about what the enemy is doing is paying some dividends here. The Janitor, I think we'll just bring you over here because there's nothing else for you to do. Real Genius, you can't even get into swing, so I guess we'll just have you follow the Janitor over. Keep an eye on things. We could have had one of these guys Mars Volta that last troop, but I'd really much rather just conserve the focus. It's not like he can move or shoot at or harm anyone important. I was gonna say, he ran right past the Blade Stormer, though. That guy was super fast. Killed him so hard he didn't even know he was dead. Doc Holliday's in the mix. Well, Batman, we're gonna need you in a minute. So here's the spike, and we're actually in the neighborhood of the spike. Let's send Top Secret up on a little Top Secret mission here. That's a lot of enemies. Mostly chrysalids, which is simultaneously good and bad. One, they have to run up next to us to do anything, which means they're going to be triggering blade storms like crazy. We love that. We'd love it if we had taken this move with the person who actually had blade storm, because we could have halfway killed most of those guys right there. We do have this other pod that we may have to wrangle. There's a reason we didn't have Batman take this move, though, and wrangling this pod is that reason. We can have Batman come chuck a Mimic Beacon over here, and that ought to keep him busy for a minute. Do have quite a bit of aggressive damage. So, if we rend, which direction can we go to get the most bang for our buck? From an arc wave perspective. We're actually kind of pinned in here. Can we get any? Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. We'll get some arc wave out of that. Stun to Chrysalid, arc wave a couple more. We're doing some work. Plus extra focus. Not that we can go beyond the two we already had, but still. It's always nice. So if we put a Blade Stormer up there, should basically be okay. Doc Holliday, I may have you just hang back. We don't really need you. Simon Magus, you have Blade Storm. You do not have Arc Wave. But we want you, like, right in the middle of the biggest wad of bad guys. So that means you're going to be... Wait, you do have Arc Wave. So we kind of want you to be, like, right here, roughly. You're near a bunch of guys. Blade Storm is in play if they try to attack us or try to attack any of our allies. We're also getting a lot of damage out of that Arc Wave. It's magic. I guess when he offered Peter gold for God's powers, God finally came through for him. All these years, God's been letting us down, and then finally, he's like, nah, you know what? I got your back on this one. Don't worry. You do not have Arc Wave, Jim Morrison. I need somebody else who has Arc Wave. That isn't Batman. Kazansky, you know what? You'll do. This should be like 4 dead chrysalids right here. Send out the rolling wave. Oh, take that, Yoritomo's Alliance. Kazansky, that was a thing of beauty. Now we can send these boys up to do effectively nothing because they don't have the range. Real Genius, can you get into melee range on anybody? Nope. They're both short. Doc, why don't you hang back, bud? Maybe just keep a little Overwatch over here. Keep your eyes peeled. Jim Morrison, the Lizard King, you could come and hit the priest. You could come and hit the robots. You do have Blade Storm, which is, I was going to say potentially useful, but at this point, it's sort of not. Come hit the robot. Maybe we'll get lucky and you can shut him down. Everybody up here is going to be either not visible to the enemy or in parry mode at the end of this, so we'll be fine. Jim Morrison goes to full power, too, by the way. Excellent work, Jimmy. Alright, go ahead and parry. Batman, I think we'll have you come and rend the shield bearer because we want to weaken him up a little bit. I'm a little concerned this might spawn another pod, but even if it does, we've still got plenty of guys to deal with. Everybody's parrying, so anything they might have come running into the ring WWE style is not going to be a... That man spontaneously died? Oh, he got stunned and knocked back. Batman has run into the ring with a steel chair. Here's our problem. What do we do with these guys? Maybe we just move them to full cover and have them be on Overwatch. Gallagher! Like, Genius, man? You guys aren't, a lot of weight over here. I can't help but notice that is going unpulled. I feel like you were the ones assigned to pull that. I'd say that guy is probably falling back towards help, but I don't think that he is. He's probably just going to take a flank shot at us after we miss all this Overwatch. Oh, Doc Holliday? The doctor is not in, sadly. So this guy, he's definitely not going to just stand there and shoot, though. Well, get Blade Storm. Thanks for the free hit, robot. Get wrecked. So the robot's a biscuit from dead. That was also a double move. These guys are going for the... They're going for the ramp, though, and there are reinforcements coming in behind them. Yeah, we have... Okay, that's a bit of an issue. We need a Blade Stormer over in the landing zone who could also potentially kill these guys. Batman, you have Arc Wave, right? Come over here and hit these douches. And we may have Batman take a momentum move at the end of this. Rather than parry. Let's see if anybody else can get over there. One of you guys has to be able to get over there and help out, right? Real Genius, you got this. You got this guy taken care of? He can get it. Alright. Advanced Priest goes down. Chris Knight's in the building. Say hi to your braces for me. But the braces are God, Pete. We've already discussed the God issue. Go ahead and parry. Doc Holliday. I was going to say there's no chance that you have Blade Storm, but you definitely don't. We don't have near as many Blade Stormers as I'd like. We're going to have Doc Holliday going to Overwatch. Some people got to do some work on this spike. We got to start hitting it. We're going to start getting reinforcements basically every turn. Can anybody hit the spike and then also do some damage to that guy? Doesn't look like it. Alright, Nick Rivers. Come and rend it. Halfway home, we're going to need to send one other person in on the rend, and then whoever's left can go finish off that guy. We will go to pull parry. Iceman, we could make a dead man out of your corpse, which might potentially be helpful, but we might also just rather have you just come kill this man. Just like murder this shield bearer instead. See how easy that was? And then you can parry. Robbie Gallagher, you're doing bang up job on this mission, champ. Lot of hard work you're putting in today. It's been a great effort. Good work, champ. You know, you say destroy the disruptor, Bradford, but I still can't hear you over the noise being generated by the disruptor. What was that? Something about takeoff? Nope, still can't hear you guys. The disruptor, which you said is destroyed, is still way too loud. You are the Lizard King. Do you have Blade Storm? You do. Jim Morrison, we're going to put you right here then. You will not be in parry mode, which is unfortunate, but between you and Batman standing parallel to the landing zone here, whatever comes down in this is about to have a very, very unpleasant afternoon. Gallagher, I guess we'll just have you come over here and be on Overwatch. No purifiers, that's all we're really hoping for. I don't see any orange armor coming down. Yeah, y'all be done, though. Get ready to get chopped up by my Batman. And his buddy. You have landed in terrible positions, sirs. You're both getting double blade stormed. Look at that! It's like synchronized swimming, the beauty of their tandemness. That was gorgeous. Speaking of which, let's do it again. Nope, never mind. Second blade storm never even triggered because the first one killed him. And there was Doc Holliday, OK Corral style, ready to put the beef down on him. I'm not too worried about those hostile reinforcements, though, John. I'm not really worried at all, because you saw the magic of Jim Morrison and the Batman here. And we're going to have them do pretty much exactly the same thing they did last turn, only this time we're going to throw some Overwatch in for extra flavor. In the meantime, top secret, you do not have Blade Storm, right? Nope. Well, I think the rest of the team, we should just have them start heading back towards the ship, because they're still pretty far away. Iceman, no Blade Storm on you either. But good God, Iceman is fast as hell. Janitor, no Blade Storm out of you either, huh? Alright, have you head over here. Knight, you don't have Blade Storm either. We need somebody to come finish off this Advent Priest. I guess we'll have you come here and be just on Overwatch. Doc Holliday, your emergency Overwatch saved the bacon last time. Let's get you in position to do a little bit more bacon conservation. Simon Megas, you don't have Blade Storm either. Do I only have 2 people on this mission that have Blade Storm? I thought I had another Blade Storm. Oh, Simon Megas has Blade Storm. Come stand next to this priest. That way when he gets up, you can murder him. No purifiers, though. That's all we care about. No purifiers coming inbound. Well, a little heavier resistance this time in that they brought a big robot, but these guys have still landed in a very terrible position for them. They're about to get turned into juice. Let the juicing begin. Hey guys, look, I got out of stasis. You were saying? Looks like one of our pistol shots missed. We hit with a blade storm, followed it up with a pistol kill. You're just immediately cut down in cold blood. Robot went into Overwatch, which is actually kind of shitty. And bonus rend damage for everyone. Yeah, that pot of reinforcements is actually a bit of a problem, though. So what's our most effective way to deal with this? We need to do damage, but also we kind of need to start falling back a little. First things first, then. Chop the robot. Batman. Give him the goods, and by giving him the goods, also take away his Overwatch. That's sort of what we were concerned about. Then we're going to have you take a momentum move. We can't get you over, unfortunately, to stand in the landing zone of potential incoming bogeys. Dealing with bogeys is really more of a... It's really more of an Iceman thing, anyway. He's the bogey handle guy. Simon Magus got him with a solid, palpable hit and also hit him with the shutdown. We're going to momentum move you as well to fall back to the ship. The background noises in this mission are so goddamn loud, though. Finish killing the robot. Gutted like a fish. So loud, though. And then everyone fall back to the aircraft. Or, you know what? Maybe don't fall back to the aircraft, but prepare to defend the aircraft. Also, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are returned to their full upright and locked position, please. We don't want anything that's maybe come loose during takeoff or landing to fall out of an overhead compartment and give someone a head injury over which we will definitely get sued. Overwatch there. And Doc Holliday's been quietly back here doing some top-notch gunslinging for us. Let's let him continue that paradigm. What's falling out of this one? Well, they're really ramping it up. A priest, 2 advent troopers, a robot, and a couple stun lancers. It's a lot of guys. Yeah, we should probably go, though. Not that we aren't going to be able to kill this stuff, but they just keep ramping it up and ramping it up. And this pistol Overwatch display we put on here probably is not going to be sufficient to get the job done, especially at this range against a guy who we couldn't kill even if every shot hit for max damage, because he'll just go into sustain. It was a great shot from the janitor, though. Iceman? Is he cool as ice? He's still pretty cool. He got the hit. Robot's gonna come over here, get shot by Doc Holliday, then probably go into Overwatch. Doc Holliday, what was that? You shot that poorly at the OK Corral, you would have never achieved any sort of fame. Warlock's gonna point out our position. Got another pod coming in. Yeah, see, this is probably more than we're okay with dealing with. Can everybody make it? Who's our furthest man back? Who's the furthest away? It appears to be the Lizard King, Jim Morrison, who can make it to the exit, actually. Jim Morrison is the furthest away and also, I think, among the slowest. Can everybody make it to the exit? Batman, can you get here? Batman looks like he's okay. Who's the next furthest? Ice? No. It's going to be either the janitor or Top Secret. Top Secret can make it. Gallagher, you got the soup to get in over here? You got the legs? He's got the legs. Alright then. Like, we'll just go ahead and leave. Everybody's totally fine. Oh, give me the Iceman. We can't leave Ice behind. Come on. Never mind. Ice could run from here. Ice could run a marathon and then still make it to the plane even after he was tired. He's like, what, 26 miles? What, do you think I'm like gonna die just because I ran 26 miles? It's not that big of a deal. I believe that's everyone. Look, gang's all here. We should probably just go then. We did not actually evacuate, however. Well, this is awful because some of our team may get shot by that robot's gonna come launch a frag grenade at us and hit like 20 people. That sucks. I mean, a lot of them were gonna wind up wounded at the end of the mission anyway because they were fighting tired, but I'm still super salty about it. Actually, you know what? I don't care. I'm mostly just concerned that I want to get out of this mission because the deafening sound in the background is actually damaging my hearing. I think I have permanent hearing loss now. Could that be more loud and explodey? Tone it down a little. You're gonna mind control me? What happens if we try to leave with a mind-controlled trooper, I guess, becomes the question. So you freaked out because of the mind control? Jesus, everybody hates mind control, but these guys don't seem to care much. Now what? Gonna shoot? Nope, just gonna run around in a circle? Okay. Robot's gonna definitely hit us with grenades. Yeah. Oh, good. It's nice that they all criticaled, too. I swear to God, if you panic and run out of the zone, I'm gonna be utterly furious. Squad mate panicked, shattered. Yep, that's exactly what he did, is he panicked and ran out of the goddamn evacuation zone, because of course he did. Perfect. Now we have 2 soldiers that we can't recover because one of them got mind controlled. This is fantastic. Brilliant. I love the way this one has turned out. Well, that's going to be really difficult, Lily, because I believe we're standing next to a mind-controlled man with Blade Storm, and the enemy are getting like 25 reinforcements a turn. So this is going to be shockingly difficult, especially after we took all that grenade damage. Beautiful. Well then, we could just leave. Iceman, like, won't he auto-recover if you just go stand next to him? Who's our panicked guy and who's his... Yeah, it's Jim Morrison. So if you come stand next to Morrison, he should auto-recover. And then you can get back into the evacuation zone, but there's nothing we can do about the mind-controlled man. Except for go kill the guy who was mind-controlling him, and that is not going to happen. Like, we're not going to be able to do that. Not from within the zone, at least. Unless we could hit him with Mars Voltas from far away. We'll be able to see him from there? I don't even know if we're going to be able to get line of sight on that guy. He can mind control us from further away than we can see him, I guess. So, Rivers, if we bring you around here, can you even see that priest? Right. Blade Storm, Pete. It's great that they always mind control someone with Blade Storm, too, by the way. It's brilliant. Do 9 damage and end this catastrophe. Yeah, good. Let's get on board and, like, forget that this fucking debacle ever happened. I am absolutely furious, though. No, get Jim Morrison. Jim, I'm especially angry at you, actually, because you're an idiot. Okay, let's... Everybody is in. The Avenger is leaving. Excellent work, John. I don't know. All of our best soldiers are going to be wounded for roughly 17 trillion years. They fight for all of us. On the plus side, I suppose, nobody died, and like 4 of them were going to be hurt anyway, but I can still be livid about the way that one turned out, because right up until the end, it was beautiful. Way easier than I expected it to be. And also an extra like 5 minutes of me having to listen to that utterly deafening explosion sound in the background. You know what? We got off of that fairly easy. Top Secret's gonna be out for 2 weeks, and other than that, everybody's pretty well fine. Jim Morrison got promoted for his behavior on that mission. What the fuck were you watching? Why would you promote this man? He does not deserve a promotion for what he did on this mission. His actions are not deserving of being rewarded. They're really not. We're also going to have him pick up channel. I want to have people who can make those extra orbs. It seems like that ability should be great, but also every time it triggers, like, it doesn't ever seem to kind of work. Jim, Lizard King, Morrison is shaken. We probably have like 55 negative abilities. Batman is shaken. Negative trait acquired, overly aggressive. Negative trait acquired, fear of poison. Negative trait acquired, fear of the chosen. Yeah, this is going to be a delight. Let's go look at our negative traits, because we probably got so many that we can't even see all of them displayed. Overly aggressive. Chance to take a shot immediately after going over on Overwatch. As far as negative traits go, that one's not too terrible. Simon Megas, do you have any negative traits? I guess we gotta go to soldier abilities to see that. Apparently you didn't get any, that's good. Bruce Wayne's afraid of poison. The guy just can't get over his hang-ups on Poison Ivy. Would you just kiss her already? Doc Holliday, a little injured. The janitor. The Lizard King is afraid of the Chosen. That one's a problem. He's also out for 17 days. His shaken has taken him out of action longer than people who actually got injured, though. Batman and Jim Morrison are out for, like, effectively the next 2 weeks. Their shaken is vastly worse than if they had actually been hit by a grenade. Well, important lesson learned: the next time when somebody gets shaken, throw a grenade at him. Frag your own troops, Pete. It's the only pathway to victory. It's also the only pathway out of this episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to watch friendly fire incidents shockingly escalate in the future, might consider subscribing as well. New episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. See you again soon.